must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this beautiful Wednesday, the 13th of January in 2021. Why? Because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. We have information for all of our brothers and sisters, whether you happen to be major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, retail sales, or automotive sales. So you're trying to get dressed. So let's get to it before you get out there today. Today, I would like to talk about, is your sales teams ready for 2021? Do you have a winning sales strategy? Before each year, the sales strategy needs to be analyzed for five key elements: target, direction, methods, management, and success. Are you, as a manager, aiming at the right target? Has your direction been laid out and is it understood? Have you prepared your team with the right methods and the right tools? Do you have the methods to measure and monitor your team members' success? And also, speaking of your team, have you hired the right people? With all of this, can you verify where you've been successful and are you celebrating your success? Remember, it's competition with salespeople. Selling is difficult enough. So remember to find your target, whatever it may be, and align your goals and measure your success. And please celebrate your victories with your team. Another thing is your selling process defined. Managers need to align their processes to meet corporate expectations. In order to effectively manage sales and grow an organization, selling processes must be properly communicated and educated to the front of the line for your team's support. I have seen numerous steps when it comes to a process, and I've seen simple steps, as few as four, in a sales process within many organizations. Neither is right unless the end result can be effectively and efficiently communicated and managed. Managers, executives, board members rely on the consistency and accuracy of the sales team. So properly align them for their individual growth and stability. Another thing I would like to throw at you to consider is your sales support structure in place. Sales professionals are only as successful as a support team around them. Sales support includes things like financing for pricing, technical assistance, the bits or bytes talks, soundtracks, if you will. How is your marketing for lead generation and communication? What proposals and research that your team has along with them in their saddlebag to help them when they meet with the executives that they deal with out in the field or on the phone? Sales will be not so effective if your team is not complete. Working as a team, we call it team solution selling. Working as a team is the key to the future of any organization's success. So, going back, do you have the right sales team in place? Have you spent the necessary time evaluating the hiring process within your organization? Have you formally reviewed each salesperson's performance on a semi or annual basis? If not, you may be doing yourself harm. Most managers know how to do the job description, but they cannot lead the human capital. There should be daily one on ones with each member of your sales team, even if it's only for a few minutes. And it has nothing to do with work. Maybe it's about how they're getting through this pandemic. How's their family and their children? You, as a leader, need to touch them. Have you implemented some sales training program for the new hires that come in, or reinforcement training for the salespeople that are out there to exist? Sales training should be every day. I'll say it again, every day. And that's what most managers fall short on. They hire the right people, but then they leave them hanging out in the wind. Are your sales goals aligned with your corporate goals? Review, verify, look at all the incentives, look at the things that you need to get your message out. You see, salespeople will sell when they continue to see the money come in. It's that simple. If incentives are weighed toward achieving financial success versus corporate requirements, sales will lean toward individual financial success. Each year's quotas are commissions planned or bonuses tested. That's what you need to be doing. How about your clients? What is the cost of acquiring new clients? Is it imperative that you stay at a certain point or below? Or are you working closely with your sales team members right now to see what is the most important way to get customer acquisition costs down? I know the answer: sales training. It is not something that comes in a can. It's not something that is done on a week or a monthly basis. Proper sales training is ongoing and focused on what your company, what your clients, what your product and your processes are. Beware of sales training that fits like a cookie cutter for every company. Stay away from that. Training a team of sales professionals depends on many factors and must be ongoing and reinforceable throughout the entire year. So, making adjustments to your team will ensure you earlier success as we go into 2021. Now, if we practice and take some of these things to heart, I guarantee you, hire the best people, give them the training support, find out your targeted market, find out what your cost of going to business to acquire that, and I guarantee you 2021 will start out in a better fashion than anything else that's out. Once again, you got to get dressed and get out there and hit the streets. So we're going to let you go. We'll have something for you again tomorrow. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with our Hardison's tip for today. Now, it is still early in the year. It is the 13th, middle of the week. It's a lucky day. You go out there and hit them early, hard, and often. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with our edition of Hardison's Tips. And as always, in parting, you go out and you make it a champion day.